Okay, so hello everyone, I'm Marlo, and today we will do a quick little trade recap. Well, today I ended up not taking any trades because, you know, market really, market really moved like shit. Well, I'm not blaming anything to the markets. The market did whatever it wanted to do. But in the same time, my strategy did not present itself, so I ended up not taking anything. I wanted to take a trade, but I just stayed out of it because, it didn't respect my strategy, and we should develop healthy habits within trading. And if I would have took this trade and actually I would have like passed my eval or whatever, what good would that like make me? How would that benefit me in the long run? It wouldn't have had. So I ended up not taking anything today. I ended up just staying out because my strategy did not present itself. So we're going to do a quick little like daily trade recap. I'm going to rewind this shit on my trading view so you could actually see what happened today. So I'm going to cut the bullshit. We're going to get straight to it. So let's see what happened today. Well, today NQ was like way more bearish than S&P 500. ES swept London session highs while Nasdaq stayed well below it. So let's go into the 5-minute time frame. Let's see. Actually, matter of fact, ES even broke 1 hour structure to the upside. So yeah, we swept like all of these highs, like everything. So obviously I really wanted shorts. So let's go through this shit. Well, market opened. We just made a hell of a fucking upwards move, while Nasdaq did a hell of a downwards move. So, what the fuck were we even doing? We took out London lows while ES was staying well above it, again creating a S&P divergence, but we inversed these two gaps to the fucking downside. So I thought that this is my opportunity. This is my opportunity to go short. So I just waited for a retrace. Unfortunately, we did not get that. We swept these Asian session lows and then made a retrace. And let me see. We went a little bit up. ES was like keep it was just playing in this whole area. We inversed this gap back to the upside, while Nasdaq was just reacting off of this bearish gap. So let's see what happened. And we broke 1 minute structure right here on this candle, or even no, on this candle. Here is where I personally wanted to short, but I ended up not doing this thing. Why? Because ES was still bullish on the fucking 5 minutes. So this was a risky ass trade, and this wouldn't have had respected my strategy. Of course, I would have smacked a profit. This would have been like my take profit point. But would that respect my strategy? Hell no. Why? Because I need both of the indices to be correlated in order to take a fucking trade. And I think this is like so important in your development in trading, to develop healthy habits and to only take trades when your strategy presents itself. So yeah, I ended up staying out of it. I just didn't really do shit. We also had PPI today, which really affected the market. I don't think I've seen um like such a big move due to CPI in like months. So of course something was off today. But yeah, I ended up not taking anything, and this is what I wanted to talk with you guys about. It's you should develop healthy habits in trading, and you should trust your strategy. If your strategy, which gives you probability into the market, does not present itself, it means that you shouldn't take a trade. Because at the end of the day, like, yes, this could have been a good trade. I would have smacked a profit. But what happened if tomorrow the same thing happens and I end up taking a trade while I'm actually on my funded phase? I'm going to lose. And I'm going to be like, oh, I need to gamble on this shit again, because maybe then I will be able to pass my funded account, and this will just spiral up. This is what happened to me literally, I think 1 month ago. I've made like, I smacked 2 trades which were like they fully respected my strategy. I've made $5,700. I only needed $300 more dollars to actually pass my eval, which was like super achievable. But I wanted to trade in a CPI news data day, and bro, that did not go well. My strategy did not present itself. I ended up taking a trade where I shouldn't have had, and obviously I blew that account in 1 fucking day because I wanted to gamble. Yes, 1 week, or I believe 2 weeks, I don't even know, worth of fucking work just vanished because I wanted to fucking gamble. And I'm not going to do this shit again. And yes, like, technically full porting my eval, it is a little bit of a gamble. But when you are going to start to move at the speed of money, you are actually going to make money. And bro, I only want to take trades when my strategy presents itself. So at the end of the day, if I end up winning a trade because I over risked, and bro, my strategy presented itself, like, at the end of the day, that, like, it isn't something that bad. It is the money that you have to risk in order to make money. So I guess you should not care about that as well. And I've had a psychology problem lately. I didn't really believe in my strategy anymore because, I ended up blowing that funded account. I ended up like taking many emotional trades after that. And of course, when I did that, I wasn't respecting my strategy, and I thought I did, but I wasn't. But I thought, whoa, my strategy is not working. My risk management is trash. No, I couldn't just fucking lock in to actually get one good trade to actually pass my eval. This is the point where I'm at right now in trading. So yeah, guys, I know many of you go through the same shit. I know this is a common thing to go through, but bro, just like, don't let yourself be discouraged by your emotions and your bad trades, because that does not define you as a trader. At the end of the day, if your week is green, if your month is green, if your year is green, bro, you're doing something right. And even if it doesn't look like it right now, if you trust your strategy and if you actually backtest it, I don't even care if you use the same strategy that I'm using. I don't care if you use whatever, just use whatever works for you. And if you backtested that shit and you know for a fact that shit gives you probability into the markets, again, why? Because you backtested and you saw that your strategy almost presents every day, and you end up smacking TP almost every day on your rewind. You should just trust this shit. You should trust yourself and your strategy when it presents itself. You shouldn't be afraid to get into a trade, because this is another thing that I'm going through. When I see my strategy present itself, because I lost so much, I just get into my head and I'm saying to myself, whoa, I don't like this shit. I saw this shit happen. This will totally stop me out. But I missed out on many good trades that would have smacked TP just because of that. And of course, that is killing my fucking probability, because I'm not taking advantage of what I should, and I'm taking advantage of what I shouldn't, and I actually lose. And of course I lose money. Of course I lose money. But yeah, these are the problems that you have to go through when you're trading. You also have to be locked in. Yesterday I wanted to full port CPI. And yes, I know this is like not the most skillful thing that you could do, but bro, I couldn't be locked in for 1 fucking minute. I couldn't. I just couldn't. So, yeah, it is what happens. It is what fucking happens, but you know, I guess I should log the fuck in. I guess I should log the fuck in. Just respect my strategy to a T. When I see my fucking confluence is getting hit and my exact setup, I will enter a trade no matter what. And other thing that I wanted to tell you guys about was like, trust whatever your strategy you're using, and not just because you 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 found so many things, like you found so many clues about why you should enter a trade. No, try to find reasons for why you shouldn't enter a trade. And when you literally cannot find any reason that you cannot enter a trade, and that's like when you wait for that 1 minute break of structure, you have like a small gap, like a small window where you could actually think about that, bro, act on that shit. Like, just act on it. Ask yourself, bro, do I want to get into this trade? And if you find reasons not to, if you find too many, that is probably not your trade. But if that trade respects everything in your strategy, you should do it no matter what. And this is all trading is, I guess. Well, yeah, guys, this is what happened today. I ended up not taking anything. I hope you did not take this shit because, bro, let's be real, this shit does not respect at least my strategy. I'm using TGR strategy, so if you did the same shit, I hope you did not enter this trade because this was just a emotional ass trade. But yeah, well, I'm Marlo. I love and appreciate you guys. I hope we all pass our evals. I hope we all smack our TPs. I hope we all fucking take away money from prop firms because they already like took enough from us. So it's time for us to take money from them. So yeah, I'll see you into the next one. I'll see you tomorrow with another trade recap because I said that I'm going to do this shit daily, and I will. Well, I'll see you guys tomorrow. I love you. Bye.